traders, I'm looking at the Aussie yen. So this is in a strong bullish trend at the moment. Okay, it's broken through these highs here, and the next target, in my opinion, will be these highs over here. If it continues on, well, you can have a look left and look at each of these daily candles and use the highs as a target as it steps up. Simply put, you can just mark up these. That's a bit of a long shot at the moment. Currently, I'm looking for a move possibly up into this level here, this range. So we'll just mark that up as a, let's call it resistance. I think I've got that marked, saved. There we go. All right, so we're looking at the Aussie yen bullish. Okay, it's traded into this. If we look at this previous price swing from the low here, just have a look at it on the 4-hour chart actually. Okay, so we've got this level, it's broken through, go down to the 4H. So we've got this value area through here. The low of this, I'm considering a valid level to pull a Fibonacci. Now the high will vary. At some stage I would expect this to possibly pull back and tap into sell stops under. You could trade this on the lower time frame, but I think it's risky. I prefer to set a wider stop. So the higher time frame, obviously the wider the stop. So, I mean, if I'm looking at this from the 4-hour, consider this swing low to swing high and a pullback. Grab the Fibonacci, pull back into equilibrium, being this 50% level of this price swing, this entire range. Now, the high can vary. It could pull up a bit higher or hold here, and we see it roll over. I'm just looking for, let's just go down to a 30-minute time frame. See, the thing is, it may or may not pull back. So we've got on this time frame, just have a look at the price action. See how we get swing low, swing high, swing low, low, high, retrace, buy, swing low, swing high, retrace, buy, and on it goes. Okay. So now we've got swing low, swing high, retrace. See, on the 30-minute time frame, that stacks up. But yeah, I mean, we just don't know whether this is going to hold, right? This trend. We don't know if that's going to hold versus, it takes a little bit of a dip. Now, I'll tell you what I've been noticing a lot in the last little while. Something like that could be a thing, right? So this is why, I mean, look, you could enter at the current price level. It's not the discount that I would want. The discount would be, from the low here to the high, back down into this equilibrium, like this entire price swing. That's discounted. Well, anywhere under here is discounted. Anywhere through this range is a discount. So we could say, we could call that an entry buy zone, something like that. And in that case, then your stop loss would go under. So if that's a buy here, stop loss under the swing, previous swing low, and then we have a 2-hour target. That's quite nice, to this resistance level. So that's one take on this. Okay. Now the other way would be, if you think that this is going to continue, we don't know. I mean, it could pull back, and I'll show you what I was talking about. Actually, I've been noticing in recent times over the last few months just how aggressive these stop runs can be, but we'll have a look at that in a sec. If you're going to run with the 30-minute time frame and that's an entry, it's too tight, because I mean I'm seeing so much volatility in the markets at the moment, right? So if you set up a buy like on this pullback with a tight stop loss under this low here, I mean there's a 3-hour outcome, but the likelihood of this happening is fairly high in my opinion. So this is why I'm opting for a wider stop. So another consideration would be go for something like that, but your target would need to extend. Well, there's 2.4. We've got 1.5 hour target is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So that could be a thing, and at least you've set up a wider stop to hopefully counter any volatility. So this is what I've been seeing fairly often. Just have a look, see if we can find an example. Yeah, I mean here, look, examples everywhere. Okay, what I'm looking at is this. Okay, see how we get our low to high retrace buy, and it sets up a nice little pattern and we get comfortable with that. Swing low, swing high, retrace, buy. All right, swing low, well, that was pretty extended. But let's say we went swing low, swing high, retrace. You're placing your stop loss under the, let's just say that's your entry, and you're going for your stop loss under the previous low. All right, there's the low here. Okay, see how that got taken out, for example. Again, like swing low, swing high, retrace. If you're buying 50% of, these moves here, well, actually, that probably would have been more like it. Well, no, here we go, look. Okay, so you got away with that one, stop loss under. But then, if you're going with that, let's just say, because you don't know what's ahead, right? And that could be your entry point. And you're placing your stop loss here, for example. So, you just want to watch out, because what I'm seeing is these trends set up these really nice measured kind of moves. And then out of nowhere, you get that, and then it continues on. And that'll happen, 2 or 3 times in a trend. So your stops that go under these previous lows here are vulnerable to these liquidity sweeps. That's all that's happening here. The algos are sweeping liquidity. I just want to be a little bit careful. So that's why I generally opt for a wider stop loss, and just continually take money out of the markets, be consistent with your risk, etc. So I mean, look, there's a couple of ideas, and you could extend that as well if you wanted to, right? So 3.4R on that one. There's a what's that, 1.5R on this one. If this is going to be your entry point up in here, what else can I say about this? I mean, there's a couple of ideas that you could consider. I'm more inclined to run with this one, and if it leaves without me, okay, so be it. So guys, I definitely invite you to comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. With that, I hope you have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next video.